What's up, everybody? What's going on? It's me, Element Reptile. Today we got some new update news that's going in. I wish I could be lying again about the my last video. I think I posted a video on YouTube regarding to what's going on in China and Japan. But this one is going up recently on another alarm. We got another revolution going up down south of the border. This time in Mexico. Now in Mexico. What's happening in Mexico? Let's go check it out. What's going to happen and check it out. Well, it seems like the One Piece flag has officially landed in another country, best known as Mexico. Yeah, I already said it already three times already. So yeah, what's up? This right here is happening, just happened in Mexico just today and yesterday, regarding to some of the things that's going down there. Look at this. That right there, my friends. It is the wing. It's the flag of liberation. Look at that. Look at that. It's wild how that ever since Nepal did their revolution and Indonesia as well. No, no, no. It started with Indonesia. It started with Indonesia. Then, then it stretched to Nepal. Now, Indonesia started with I guess reforms of the college and all the payment and corruption there, which led to someone get killed by the police, which they used the Jolly Roger flag that they tried to censor. That was one. Then things got amped up in Nepal, I think, which Nepal did the spotlight by literally overthrowing the government with the most aura-farming ass photo of them with the straw hat flag right on the gates of the burning parliament of the Nepalese government. And then after that was the Philippines and so on and then and of course which I recorded was Madagascar. Like there was a huge revolution all over the world. I did talk about the last time about that there are gonna be rallies around the world that are fake, like some parts of Peru. That one's fake. Parts of Morocco, no, but Peru, Paris, and parts of the U.S. Those are fake. Those are fake. But here, on the other hand, this one right here, straight up, literally, that's some serious textile. That's the Aztec right there. That's the Aztecs right there. Mayans MC ass place, bro. There's Jolly Roger flag flying all over the place. You can see by the straw hats too. People are wearing sombreros. Like, think of it, man. Right there, like the Jolly Roger flag right there, and not only that, like you got a lot of people, mostly Gen Z. It's a Gen Z rally. This is a Gen Z revolution we're having. That the fact that we're using the pirate flag. That we're you not just pirate flag. Why do you say that? Since I've watched only 10 seasons of no, actually I watched almost 13 seasons of One Piece actually. Because at that point I'm like tired of it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. Call me a loser. I only reached 13 seasons of One Piece. The Kataguri fight. I already passed that. I already passed the fight with Arlong. The fight with the Paramount War arc. Ace's death. So on and 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 on. I've already been past that. I've already been past that. All right, that but it's so long. It's too long, man. I only kind of had to skip away because there was also fillers, and then there was also movies too. I only watched like two movies was with One Piece, but well, that's not what we're not talking about. We're talking about we're here with literally this the voice of liberation, one punch like fucking One Piece in Mexico. The revolution right there. Reason the two way was happening is that um you know was that since Mexico is has gone to a regime kind of regime takeover or like regime siege actually by yes, the cartels, and it's an ongoing topic in Latin America. In America Latina, I mean, we have to go through we've been having these talks for such a long time. It got so tiring. It got so tiring. If you want to talk about, you want to hear about politics as a Westerner or as a Northerner, or as we are, I'm a Northerner. I'm born in the United States, but my parents are Ecuadorians. Well, actually, no, I was born in Ecuador, but I don't know. I'm a northerner because I was born there, but I came here when I was merely an infant. So, still basically, I am completely American to my point of all. My completely an American, like straight up American. But like I said, it's the same politics. It's the same political thing, over and over again with the drug cartels, as if they're obsessive with it. And since that happened, I'm at because of that takeover, where they decided that we gotta uprise it. Like here, like it says it right here with from Belu Martis. This is from Spanish. It was translated from Spanish because it's from Mexico. Here you have Mexico. Gen Z takes the Zocalo and plants the one-piece pirate flag. The protest surprised the government of Claudia Sheinbaum. Thousands of young people convened from TikTok and X took to the streets to show their rejection of the president, and they did it with an unsuspected symbol, the pirate flag from the manga One Piece, waving right in the Zocalo of Mexico City. Sheinbaum accuses the protesters of being part of a paid digital strategy from abroad and linked to right-wing groups. The young people deny it and assure that the mobilization arose spontaneously on social media following the pattern of global Gen Z protests. The use of pop iconography, pirate flags, memes, anime aesthetics once again showed the cultural power of this generation to turn political protests into a massive digital phenomenon, which, if you guys believe it or not, the Nepalese elections was done in a Discord server. The entire voting elections happened in Discord, and they voted a prime minister who obeys the people, or if I'm from Mexico, and then you also got they got this one right here from the responses there, and these are accounts right here from Mexicans, from Spanish, you know, like people out here, right? Look, I'm from Mexico. This one's name Samuel. Enough is over. Okay, I'm from Mexico, and the context arose and because they killed a mayor with impunity in front of his escorts and family. Note plus, the previous and current governments have already had similar protests, but according to them, they say they are in favor of the people. If they did that, right? Right. And then, you have this one. There were very young right-wing grandparents. No, I don't think it's right-wing or left-wing at all to us. I mean, in these days, I think what it's been said. I've seen resources is that the mayor, as the person said right here, the mayor, I think I think it was his name, Carlos Mendoza. No, 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 no. But the mayor of that place, of one of the cities in Mexico, was killed by the cartels, and they want to stop the cartels. The cartel, like the drug cartels, are completely in control of basically most of Mexico. And you can't deny. Look at this. This is the response right here. Look at that. They're pulling out One Piece flags in while fighting against the police. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit right there? I mean, it is. It is wild. In Mexico City, they're trying to stop. They wanted to stop this, right? They took it over that president, and right here, that's mo some are wearing you see some are wearing straw hats and some are wearing the once traditional Mexican sombreros that were used by the same straws. It is not just Gen Z, it's also older folks too. Imagine like having even the Zapatistas, like the indigenous Zapatistas, come into this place too and rebel against the cartels. Oh man, imagine the Zapatistas coming over there. If you guys don't know about the Zapatistas, like they are like an indigenous rebel group that once formed in the 1990s against the Mexican government for their lands. And those are not Gen Zs. Yeah, bro. And but here's the part. Look, Claudia Shane condemned the violence that occurred during the demonstrations November 15th that emphasized that peace is the only way to guarantee the rights of Mexican women and men. I think what was his name? Ches pendejos. Basically, they're writing against it. After Indonesia, and it keeps going on and on and on and on and on and on. I think, bro, there was one actually video I'm seeing right that I think I caught my attention was, oh man, I think it was it there, was it there, was it there? There was that One Piece flag that was like Mexican. Oh my God, that one went hard right here. But you have that. I'll see it soon enough. But again, I think not like again, it's the Gen Z like of our generation, Gen Z also protesting. You also even got the former president of Mexico, who I guess he's trying his best to like to speak for the people. I guess you'll have cosplayers, you'll have people who never heard of One Piece, you'll have people who are just dick riders. You also have people who are just trying there for clout chasers, and all that good stuff. And just like him, the former president, but of Mexico, I think his name was, yeah, this guy. He was there, and they even dare to make him do AR art on this one too. Oh my God, wow. But they'll think that way. But hey, he is doing his best. Though you do have other stuff too, You'll have some wrong people there too. You'll have it depends. Yeah, because again, it depends on which side you're on, what is the ideology. But man, oh there it is. Nothing can get harder, can go hard than seeing that. That Jolly Roger is actually pretty badass. I ain't gonna lie. That Jolly Roger actually that catches smoke. That shit is straight gas. That Jolly Roger's gas. And they're fighting against the government. They are fighting against the government. And to see that, I mean, to see that the One Piece, the like started from Indonesia, pioneered and became staple in Nepal, to say this is the possibility and we can change it, because the generations we have been for these past 5 years we've been struggling, and man, the wages, everything, man, everything is going to shit. We're getting our prices up, we're getting played by, and and there's division in all sides, especially thanks to social media, thanks to after what happened in the pandemic. Well, everything happens, and then of course the separation, there's this difference, the perspectives of between other generations who say that like when we're working hard, they still see us, as being, you're not working hard enough and you're lazy. And since we're going 3 times, working 3 different jobs, and say we're lazy. You get that kind of point and cycle, and all these kind of stuff, and the corruption and the bribery that's been robbed from the people in America Latina. If this was the good call, although let's put aside Peru. Peru was jumping to the two with the One Piece. That can work. But I think it's more better to say that this people are trying to call it right wing or another form of left wing. It is not. It is not. It is us. In Mexico, it's the people against the cartels, and the cartels had no sides. Cartels play with them as a sort of formal game, but there's no sides. It's us against them. That's it, right? And that is to it, man. And that is to it to say, man, this shit goes hard. I ain't gonna lie, this shit really goes hard with the One Piece flag. And yeah, that one goes really hard. I ain't gonna lie, that shit really goes hard. That is some shit. That is the One Piece is real. Hey, the One Piece is real. Yeah, hell yeah, the One Piece is real. Like hell yeah, overthrow that leftist power with the power of Christ in anime. Not really. We don't really care. All we want is just a better life. That's all they wanted. And all they want is get the shit out of the cartels who are completely in control of the government of Mexico. And if this happens, and I'm gonna say this is my translation to, and I'm gonna say this in Spanish to the people of Venezuela. Gente de Venezuela, yo soy de Estados Unidos. Yo no sabe mucho las políticas allá en Estados Unidos. Pero si México ya tiene esa fuerza, tiene ese intento para luchar por su libertad contra la tiranía y la demonía de los carteles. También, por favor, eso puede influenciar a ustedes para, para levantar una vez más. Venezuela, tú puedes levantar una vez más para luchar por su libertad. Si México sí puede hacerlo. Si países como Nepal, ustedes no necesitan a tirar una bandera Venezuela upside down. No. Aquí es la bandera. Aquí es una. Para seguir otra vez. Ustedes tienen la fuerza de Venezuela. Yo no soy venezolano. Yo soy un gringo ecuatoriano que está tratando a motivar. Yo no sé si estoy haciendo motivaciones para ustedes a seguir luchando que tú sientes que tú necesitas. Si Tren de Aragua, colectivos, la maldición de Maduro, ya están en el main stage por Venezuela. Ustedes pueden ser el main stage. Coge esa bandera y ójalo bien. Y para decir, también, generación Z somos el One Piece. We are the One Piece. I don't know if that's gonna say anything. I don't know if that's gonna compliment anything. I don't know if I did my best even in Spanish, man. Honestly. But anyways, this is it to say. That's all I can say, man. I hope you guys like this video. Like, subscribe to my channel. I'm Element Reptile. We will see each other the next time, bro. Ya bless, baby.